Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio Mars, and Scorpio Collective, and all the cross-watchers eager to know what's happening in the Scorpio love life, because we are talking about full moon in Leo and S.Valentine today. So I'm going to use my Follow Your Heart thought spread, but first we're going to look into what we have here, because you got the sacral chakra as your crystal. You got also this fantastic creature tarot. I'm going to use today in your reading. Oh, let me look what is bottom of the deck. This is usually shadow. Okay, Page of Swords. Interesting full moon energy. Transformation. Turning to be a werewolf. I don't know. Anyway, we can let that before we go forward. But anyway, we have here also 14 magic, medicine, woman, integration. Something magical. Full moon is really this kind of moment when we talk about full moon in Leo. The new moon in Leo was 6 months ago, and then something like intention was set, and now is a time to collect that. And in your case, this advice card is something about the magic and integration. So let's see. Sacral chakra is, of course, creative energy, sexual energy, really like a being understanding when you do something in your life, you have to enjoy the process, like dress well, enjoy what you're doing. There's this pleasure aspect, and king and a queen who are really taking care of the kingdom, they are able to enjoy the kingdom, not to become slaves of it or people pleaser or martyrs about it. They're actually enjoying even all the fruits of their labor or the kingdom. Being in your power is somehow here. Sacral chakra can be also pointing out that you need to heal this. Maybe I give you one affirmation. Maybe you need to hear this just simple affirmation of the sacral chakra. Is Scorpio. I am beautiful, creative, and unique. So you could say this to yourself. How beautiful, unique, and creative you are. And let's go. We're gonna have first this S.Valentine love message. It's nice, soft. Scorpio. Then we have the current feelings of your person. What's happening? Little information. Even you will be single, this would be like a highest person on the earth, because the person is most likely already born. It's funny to know, like, if you would be with the wrong person, anyway, the person for you would be already born and would be in this planet. Anyway, current feelings of a person, the highest person for you, would love you, rightfully so, or whatever is that. Feelings coming, mystery to be solved. So I don't know, maybe you managed to be mysterious to this person. 2255111 4488336699. Third eye, sixth sense open about something great that is gonna happen between you and your person. This connection is mind-blowingly beautiful and rare. So you have been able to be like a mysterious and magical. So they are like thinking of you as this mystery to be solved. Then those who don't believe in magic will never find it, Rondal. So again, very magic stuff. Blood, toil, tears and sweat. I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many long months of toil and struggle. Winston Churchill. Okay, there's some kind of like a partly mystical soul and partly feeling like that is a huge issues or something also. I don't know. This kind of like talking about the First World War, like some kind of crisis. Meeting is needed. Finding way back home, soul journey, journey of the heart, intuition, awakening, magnetism, explore, feeling, called home, enlightenment. Wow. The heart is coming home. Thinking about you. And then the greatest showman. Trust you are star. Trust me, they don't know it yet, but they are going to love you, Scorpio. So you're like greatest showman or something, like really like a magic show is going on here. Wow. These two. What is that Scorpio thing going on? What is your show? Are you like a magician for a living? Golden compass, purpose, happiness, higher self, GPS, clarity, intuition, alignment, truth, finding way home, inner journey, life path. Again, they see you like a golden compass, and golden compass is of course heart. And now we are having a follow your heart reading. Wow, amazing. Let's see this love message for you, Scorpio. Love never gives up, Corinthians 13 and 7. Wow, I think the full moon lands even on the date of 13. Love never gives up. So even it is hard, the person is just keep going. They are like, you are the reason of they rising from the bed and walking towards you or something, golden compass. Okay, let's see. Now we look into this full moon in Leo reading that is follow your heart. So now we see Scorpio. What is your greatest inner strength, like a sun inside of you? What is that? And how I step into my power like a lion. There's this too. Scorpio, this is your love shadow that you need the most. Becoming aware of this kind of subconscious love shadow that you can give it even to yourself. And how can you dream bigger? So we are forming here like a Leo Aquarius axis, and from self to community. This is a bigger way, bigger dream. Six of Pentacles. Okay, money stories. What is your greatest inner strength? Interesting. What is this? Maybe we read all these stories, even it takes long. Six of Pentacles is of course like somebody's giving you money, or you're like getting paid for your work. Let's see. What is this story? Sometimes they can be a bit weird stories, but maybe you need to hear this to find my channel. Thank you for being here. This extensive reading. So we are going in with this full moon in Leo. Your inner strength now is Domovoi. The Domovoi and his wife are known through Russian legends. Strange-looking, shy creatures, they take an active interest the home they inhabit. The Domovoi likes to live under the doorstep or stove, while his shyer wife prefers to dwell in the basement. These little beings are rarely seen or heard by humans. If the family lives in peace and harmony, the Domovoi and his wife do their best to help them. If the family is contentious, however, the couple adds to the misery. The Domovoi on the card is creating magical pentagrams to protect his human family and manifest good things for them. Abundance and prosperity will enable you to help someone else in need. You will be able to repay debts. This card may aid you and others with monetary choices. Okay, so that's inner strength, some kind of good monetary choices. Good understand, like even like a house spirit, keeping the house spirit happy, like living in the way that the house spirit is blessing you. Then how I step in my power, we have here, they went upside down, but this card are never upside down, the meaning, but there is this healer card, 9 of Wands, the Griffin, and the Dragon card, the Strength, and that is the Lion card itself. This is a power position, even if the upside down, is to understand like this kind of dragon power, can be very wise power. This is not a lion here in this deck, it's a dragon. And here is a griffin and other fantastic monsters, like into your power, like this. It's very powerful indeed. Healing qualities as well. Let me read this story so you get a little bit. This is definitely, Griffin is about healer, being a healer. Every tarot reader chooses their decks. I love this. This has been since the beginning. I have had this fantastic creature tarot. So here we have, you step into your inner power, Scorpio, being like this. Griffin. This enormous creature, depicted as half bird, half mammal, is larger than 8 lions and stronger than 100 eagles. Interesting, like talking about full moon in lion. This is larger than 8 lions. The feathers of the griffin have strange, powerful healing. This is also medicine woman, the center of your reading. Anyway, healing abilities. Its young are hatched from eggs laid in golden nests. The griffin on the card suddenly overlooks its domain from its nest high in the mountains, a gateway to the spiritual realms. An island of spiritual sanctuary lies in the distance on a calm lake of emotions. Keep quiet and listen. You will find out something that will help you to better your life. A cycle of completion follows a job well done. This protective card neutralizes nearby negative cards and intensifies positive ones. Use for meditations and spells concerning protection and awareness. Really in the same line is this magic and medicine woman and integration, so there's definitely something now stepping into your kind of healing powers. The strength card, really, it is a lion card position, and this is the lion of this deck, this dragon, so wow. So Scorpio. Oriental dragon. Oriental dragons were considered to be very wise and powerful, remote but beneficial helpers of humankind, and adept at healing, divination, and magic. Divided into 4 classes, each with distinct functions, all Oriental dragons are capable of shape-shifting. A dragon's color indicates its age. The ancient golden dragon on this card indicates superiority over intense events, symbolized by the sea. Its swimming path protects the castle, which represents steadfast goals and well-being. The turtle symbolizes good health and longevity. By using dragon patience and persistence, a human who faces opposition can hold steady and win. And this card represents the ability to cope with stress and win in the end. The surrounding cards indicate the nature of the problem. Okay, something about healing. There's golden compass also here in the same line. If ill, there will be rapid recovery. If malignant by gossip, the truth will come out. This card warns you not to miss opportunities or give up. Use to call upon inner strength and endurance. And we were talking about how you step into your power. So it is to be this kind of golden dragon and golden feathers, golden compass next to it. Something in you is very golden, let's say. There's a golden hathor here. Golden kind of color is even the sacral chakra. Then we go, your love shadow is what you need the most. It went upside down, even though I'm not gonna, this deck doesn't have upside down position, but this is couple left in the cold, feeling like you are not enough. You need this feeling that you are enough. Here the alone gnome on the path in the winter road. Let's read what is this meaning. You need this most. It's again very endurance. So 5 of Pentacles. We have a 6 of Pentacles here. something about the money, maybe. You have to be peace with this kind of, when you don't have, not to give up or something about that. Gnomes. If this was kind of like a helping spirit in the home, here we have a gnomes, also kind of nature of gnomes, a hard worker. Gnomes are shy little beings at home with animals and the woodlands, wise and knowledgeable healers. Again, healers. This healing team. Wise and knowledgeable healers, gnomes often act as doctors to forest plants and animals. They prefer their weaving, woodworking, and medicine over interaction with people. The gnome here trudges through the wintry weather to help a sick creature. The pentacles of protection keep him safe on his path. The ice that covers everything symbolizes a transition between the conscious and subconscious minds. There is a danger of possible financial loss because you look for security in the wrong places. Money may be tight for a while. Learn how to heal yourself. Using spell work to cultivate prudence with money and patience to work through a rough cycle. Yeah, that's the shadow love you need the most. Like sometimes feeling like not having enough. But even the classic card of this Five of Pentacles, the couple is in the snow and poor. There is huge spiritual wealth in the church nearby. So it's often like that the spirit, you have to keep the spirit high even the circumstances are hard. It's almost like everything passes. This is not always, but some mindset and beliefs maybe even have to be healed about the money. That's a shadow love. Like if you are able to kind of accept there's always winter, there's always all seasons, and it passes. It will come spring again. And it's coming soon. Like this winter period is now, maybe it's hard time now, but you will get through it. Shadow love is what you need the most. You need to feel enough, that things are enough. And there was this sentence of the sacral chakra, even about that kind of. I'm gonna repeat the affirmation to you. I am beautiful, creative, and unique. Like you are enough. That's also kind of here. Whatever is happening, like accept the life has all. And for that is even beautiful. Golden compass, very beautifully same line with this gnome, feeling a bit lost here in the snow. Is your heart eventually. The follow your heart is the whole message of this whole reading. So keep always focus like what is important to your heart, and that's intuitive knowledge, even that it's like dreams comes from your heart. That you will be okay if you are just like honoring the values or things that are important for you. So then we have still the how you can dream bigger. Again, very snowy. Eight of Wands and King of Swords. While this is like air sign king, this kind of vampire. Interesting because I have one Scorpio friend who lives in Romania. There's like a land of Dracula. Dream bigger. What is there in Romania, in the land of Dracula? What is there? Some valuable truths or beautiful things. But there is this horse even. Like everything is in this gold. I have to read the stories again, but this is to dream bigger. This is the Aquarius. This is the season even. Aquarius is the winter. Compared to this Leo season, that is the summer. Like what is that axis of summer and winter? And have a peace with that winter part. The winter has this kind of healing magic that you need to rest. You are not like actively, things are not like, it takes a lot of energy from the Mother Earth even to grow plant. The growth phase can consume a lot of energy. So there is this resting period in the winter, maybe that peacefulness of the winter, the purity of the winter is something you need to get. Shadow love, like the winter can be your ally if you let it be. There is such a winter energy here for the dreaming bigger. Maybe you prefer more the sun and summer, sex on the beach, like you prefer this kind of sunny thing, but there is some kind of hidden powers, like shadows always have power. There's power in the shadows. So what is there? There is some kind of like a power to rest, to let things like it's kind of winter energy. There's something there. It can become your power if you're not against it. 8 of Wands. Momentum is usually, but what is here? So Scorpio, how you can dream bigger, is this horse here, is Valkyries. No, it's not Valkyries, it's Sleipnir. It's even better. It's like the Elsa horse in the movie of the Frozen. There is Elsa, the horse is this kind of Valhalla horse, Sleipnir. Sleipnir is the name given to Odin's great horse, which the Norse god of war rode on his eternal quest for knowledge. This powerful 8-legged horse, does it have 8 legs? Oh my god. 8-legged horse has no wings, yet can fly over land, water, and any boundary, even the wall surrounding the underworld. Sometimes Sleipnir transports souls into the otherworld, helping them make contact with deceased loved ones. You will gain wisdom and knowledge on any journey with Sleipnir. On the card, a trail of wands signifies continuous change, and the spiral portrays positive moving energy. There is rapid movement in your life. Be prepared to take sudden action in order to gain success. You may receive a message from a distance or make a journey. Call upon Sleipnir's powers to carry you on astral journeys or guide you while dreaming. Interesting, this kind of wild dream power. It's like dreaming bigger, like talking about the Aquarius is really the healing and dreaming, and it's in line with this. It's kind of horse, Odin's horse. Oh, what image is this? But we have not just that, we have King of Sword, the Dracula, dreaming bigger. No, it's called vampire here, of course. A vampire. Vampires are considered to be undead, people who drink blood from other humans and never die, unless that is wooden stake is driven through their heart. Vampires are believed to be extraordinarily strong, self-healing, and able to turn themselves into bats or slip under doors as thin wisp of vapor. It is believed that being marked by teeth of the spirit grants the gift of prophetic abilities. On the card, the image of the full moon is repeated several times to symbolize its strengthening effect on the vampire. His eternal life is revealed in the spirals on the stones. Interesting, we have a full moon in Leo reading, and we have all these full moons and the vampire. Divinatory meaning: if this card denotes a person, he will be a professional with a cold heart but clear mind. If this card represents a situation, you will need swift, accurate thinking and eloquent words. You may be standing on the edge of a long-awaited spiritual breakthrough. Use when you need a card to represent a stern man of authority. If trying to break through opposition from others, surround this card with positive cards that describe your goal. We have the Sleipnir here as well. It makes me think about this kind of faithful, any warrior, in any warrior stories, they have like a faithful horse. Now we have like a vampire with a horse, but maybe this couple dynamic, that there is some kind of forever love, like Dracula was always, the Dracula love is lasting forever. There's something beautiful, lasting to dream about. And magic and vampires. Interesting. Okay, this deck is this special, but let me give you this Anubis Oracle advice now, Scorpio. Some kind of magical things are happening here in your reading. Medicine woman integration. Beauty permeates the goddess of love and joy, celebration and intoxication. She is the cow goddess of the night sky whose nourishing milk streams forth as the Milky Way. In the lineage of the most ancient grandmother, Neith, who is sometimes depicted as a serpent who reaches inside of herself to pull out all of creation, an abiding sense of benevolence of Neith is infused into Hathor, the medicine woman who integrates the light and dark into a magical blend of higher love and wisdom in her gold and silver chalice of healing. Her medicines resolves inner conflict. Anything lowly in a form becomes divine when blended with her love. She has the power to bring you to the sacred marriage within, fostering unconditional love for yourself and others. When you are healed by Hathor's magic, you experience a peaceful yet powerful infusion of love. When she appears in her lady beast's aspect, all of her earth's creatures feel blessed and safe in her presence and long to be close to her heart. If you have chosen this card, you have an opportunity to drink from Hathor's magical medicine chalice. As you focus on her loving presence, begin to resonate with the essence of the brew she is creating for you, a blend that includes the opposition in your life, combined alchemically to transmute into unconditional love. Feel the healing power of love enter and flow through your being. Problematic situations, struggles, and even strained relationships can be transformed when you integrate Hathor's love. Hathor can also introduce you to your allies and animal totems. When you pull this card, it's a good time to notice who comes into your conscious awareness. You might even find that a totem appears in your outer physical surroundings over the next few days. Watch for the magic so you can engage with it fully. It makes me think about, like, I'm a Gemini and I also got this. I'm thinking, like, what kind of animal totem I noticed lately. I noticed a spider. Who knows what that means? But like, you could really pay attention what kind of animals are coming to you. This could be some kind of spirit guidance too. But here, of course, animal is the dragon here in your stepping into your power, and this griffin and the horse. And there's something about the winter that you have to accept the winter in your life, that things can be cold. Even this is like a wise man, it can be cold. But there's, of course, this kind of warming sexuality and creativity. Like, this is, of course, very much like a spring energy, this crystal itself. So maybe something magical is about to come out of this cold season. Interesting. But I'm gonna give you the love card, so we have still, like, for the Sun Valentine special message for all the Scorpios on this planet. What is your, let's set the bigger crystal first, then yours. What is it for Scorpio to assist you for the Valentine? What you should pay attention? Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Nice. We have a follow your heart reading here, so really back to your heart. How powerful is that? Because sacred love is called. I'm gonna read this for you. And it, of course, starts from your self-love. You have to give the love to yourself first. Like, listen your own heart even, the messages. Like, respect the message, kind of, even. Number 1 even here is beautiful, like a active magician number. So, Scorpio for the Sun Valentine. The opportunity is here for you to bring a loving perspective to a situation. It is easy to get wrapped up in the words being said. What does your heart say about this situation? It knows the truth. Trust that. Sit still, take a deep breath, and ask your heart what you need to know. Love's first task is to listen. Do you have a habit of drifting away while someone else is speaking? Do you get entangled in your own thoughts? Take time to process what is being communicated before you respond or react. It's like active listening, yes. Like, it's such a thing, like when you are listening to somebody, but I do also this, like I'm like wanting to have my own say so, but how beautiful is just that you're there to just listen to other person completely. Point is to this Valentine to understand where they're coming from, like really not about your pushing your own agenda on what you want, just listening in the sense to understand them, and that can be really like a intimacy, beautiful intimacy building up like that, where they're coming from, to understand them. And learning to listen with an open heart will help you receive guidance or affirm something you already know. Two young women are shown in this card. One holds a seashell to the other's ear. The shells represent the good things that can be discovered in a challenging situation. The pod of dolphins playing in the background denotes the joy that may be found. The white horse may be called to control your emotions. Stop and listen. What do you hear, and how can it bring more happiness to your life? There is even the white horses and horses here in the background. While you have your horse here, something about that too. Let's zoom into this image. Nice. So that is your Sun Valentine reading. Wow, this hot Horan magic. Magic is in your heart. And the golden compass already here was this inner into the power is your heart, is the golden compass. Your GPS, your heart. You're not so lost. Always your heart. The heart is the emperor of the body. Listen to it. Listen to the emperor. And listen to other person's emperor. they are too. Okay, so this was your reading. Thank you for seeing this. If you like me, like. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. And yeah, tomorrow I have to put, this was the last reading today. Tomorrow I have to put all the rest of the readings. I will do them tomorrow. Most likely I can already say yes. I think I do the first Sagittarius 10 o'clock, then 11 o'clock I do the Capricorn, then I do again afternoon 1 o'clock Aquarius, and 2 o'clock Pisces, and then I've done all this extensive full moon readings. So see you if you are having any placement of those star signs or interested. Welcome again to see my reading, and have a very nice Sun Valentine, Scorpio Collective.